Welcome to this comprehensive analysis of Apple's supply chain management, presented here at the Arab Academy for Management, Banking and Financial Sciences, AAMBFS. This presentation has been prepared by John Adel and Shady Bashra for Section 6 during the second semester of the 2025 to 2026 academic year, under the supervision of Professor Dr. Dalia Yunus. Our study explores the strategic architecture that has propelled Apple to a $3 trillion market capitalization. Over the next several minutes, we will walk through the systems, partnerships, and principles that make the supply chain one of the most studied in the world. Specifically, we will examine how Apple carefully balances operational efficiency with human-centric values and environmental stewardship in the digital age, demonstrating that profitability and responsibility can advance together rather than in conflict. The bedrock of Apple's success is its sophisticated just-in-time, JIT, inventory system, a model perfected under the leadership of Tim Cook. By reducing inventory turnover to just 5 days, significantly faster than Dell's 10 days, or Samsung's 21 days, Apple minimizes waste and ensures that its high-tech components do not sit idle long enough to become obsolete. This is critical in an industry where the value of parts can decline rapidly within weeks. This efficiency is further bolstered by a negative cash-to-cash cycle, averaging minus 57 days, which effectively allows Apple to operate using its suppliers' capital while still maintaining exceptionally high liquidity and financial flexibility. Apple's network is truly global, spanning over 50 countries and involving more than 3 million people across its operations. Key manufacturing partners such as Foxconn, Pegatron, and Wistron receive significant technical and financial support from Apple to ensure that quality is consistently maintained at enormous scale. While Apple historically concentrated the bulk of its manufacturing in China, recent geopolitical tensions and pandemic-related disruptions have triggered a deliberate strategic rebalancing of that footprint. As a result, Apple is now aggressively diversifying into India, Vietnam, and Mexico, building in redundancy and mitigating regional risks so that no single location can compromise the flow of products to customers worldwide. Running parallel to its global diversification, Apple has committed an extraordinary $600 billion to investments within the United States. A central element of this is the American Manufacturing Program, which features the Apple Manufacturing Academy in Detroit, an initiative designed to help small businesses transition to smart manufacturing using artificial intelligence and modern automation. Equally important are the company's significant domestic partnerships, including Corning in Kentucky, which produces the cover glass for the iPhone and Apple Watch, and TSMC in Arizona, which handles advanced semiconductor production. Together, these partnerships reinforce Apple's control over its most critical and sensitive components. A core pillar of Apple's resilience is its deep commitment to vertical integration. Beyond designing the A-series and M-series chips that power its devices, Apple is now developing Project A-CDC, a line of custom, in-house AI inference chips built specifically for its data centers. These purpose-built chips reduce reliance on third-party providers and are optimized for demanding AI workloads, such as Apple Intelligence, which deliberately focuses on private, on-device processing to protect user data. By controlling the entire technology stack, from the silicon itself all the way up to the software, Apple ensures a seamless, tightly integrated, and highly secure ecosystem that competitors find difficult to replicate. Apple is actively revolutionizing its logistics through the use of predictive analytics and machine learning. These advanced technologies integrate multiple data signals simultaneously, allowing the company to forecast regional demand shifts with remarkable precision and respond before shortages occur. Within the warehouse environment, robotics now support automated sorting and packing, improving both consistency and speed while reducing human error. This data-driven approach proved its value during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, when real-time tracking allowed Apple to maintain product availability and mitigate major disruptions, even as global supply chains were under severe strain. Apple views its entire supply chain through the lens of human rights, treating the people behind its products as central to its mission. Since 2008, more than 33 million supplier employees have been trained on their fundamental workplace rights, helping them understand and advocate for fair treatment. Central to this effort is the $50 million Supplier Employee Development Fund, known as the SEDF, which provides workers with access to vocational education, coding programs, and essential health resources. Apple's Vocational Education for Persons with Disabilities program has expanded this inclusivity even further. At Apple, the principle that environmental rights are human rights is taken seriously and woven into corporate strategy. The company's ambitious Apple 2030 goal aims to achieve full carbon neutrality across its entire footprint by the end of the decade, covering everything from sourcing to final assembly. As of 2025, Apple's suppliers have collectively sourced over 20 gigawatts of renewable energy to power their operations. Furthermore, Apple has already achieved a 60% reduction in global greenhouse gas emissions compared to its 2015 baseline, powerfully proving that rapid business growth can in fact be decoupled from rising environmental impact. In order to minimize the need for new mining, Apple is steadily transitioning toward a circular economy in which materials are continuously reused. In 2025, Apple reached a major milestone by using 100% recycled cobalt in all Apple-designed batteries, alongside 100% recycled rare earth elements in its magnets, and 100% recycled gold and tin in its printed circuit boards. Specialized disassembly robots such as Daisy, Dave, and Taz are capable of dismantling millions of iPhones every year, carefully recovering 15 different high-quality materials so that they can be reused in the next generation of Apple products. In conclusion, Apple's supply chain is not merely a logistical operation. It is a strategic asset built deliberately on the pillars of innovation, resilience, and deep-rooted values. By integrating custom silicon and artificial intelligence, diversifying its global manufacturing footprint, and leading the industry in both sustainability and human rights, Apple has created a resilient ecosystem that is genuinely capable of navigating the complexities of the 21st century. Thank you very much for your attention. This presentation was prepared and delivered under the supervision of Professor Dr. Dalia Yunus for Section 6 of Supply Chain at Arab Academy for Management, Banking, and Financial Sciences.